MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got it
belted high in the air out to left. Santander looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Luke Voigt. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. To short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
LeMahieu retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
The right fielder.
Ramon Urias has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent. Into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good. For him, and congratulations.
Congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire life.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Yankees. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth. The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Wade LeBlanc enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run is in to score on the play.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in, Torres. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ground ball foul down the left side. One and two, here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they want. Last half of the second set to go. So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner. Line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're still in control, 7-0. So stepping in, Austin Hayes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore 3rd. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Gio Urshela.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. The bouncer to the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Voit near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, Torres. Last time through was a base hit. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Austin Wynns. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Iglesias now at short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Torres. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
At the plate, Luke Voigt sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, Gary.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the impact.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles nothing. A 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, and no one will track it down. Now another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Urias aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Oh, he botched it. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Stanton coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he misses it. And this one will bounce into the wall. Urias rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles 1. In now, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1. In the air to center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-1. Austin Hayes the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Zach Britton will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 11-1. Plate Torres, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini moving back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Luke Voigt. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santander will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-1, here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom. At the plate, Ramon Urias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. Fouled away.
Nunez.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. fouled off.
Junior.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1, the final tally here. The Yankees put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cole Stewart starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Mancini moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. On to the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate now, Torres. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That's in there, base hit. Andujar is on his way home. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Brett Gardner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 6. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in, Ramon Urias. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 6 tries. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail here at 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Torres. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now that.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Driven nicely into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 99.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be
high and deep to right center. Mancini moving back, still ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. On the ground to the right side. And there's one down now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Popped him up. Urshela is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Andujar's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar, as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. The 3-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Richard Blyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single in his first try. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's Renato Nunez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Paxton's ready. Here's the 1-1.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Wade LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mancini is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first base.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Santander is there, and he puts it away to stop. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
No, that's a foul ball.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So digging in now, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis.
2-2.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one.